The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Marcus Webb entered through the crystalline doors. His simple gray suit stood in stark contrast to the elaborate ceremonial armor worn by the assembled delegates. The Vraxian High Commander, his scales gleaming under the bioluminescent lighting, sneered at the human's approach. Another soft-skinned diplomat, Commander Thraxus rumbled, his four eyes narrowing. Earth sends us negotiators while they expand into territories we claimed millennia ago. Marcus maintained his calm expression, though his jaw tightened imperceptibly. He'd been through this before. New species always underestimated humanity. They saw the diplomatic core as weakness, never understanding what lay beneath. The Outpost 7 colony was established on an unclaimed world. Marcus replied evenly. All proper surveys were. Silence. Thraxus slammed his massive fist on the council table, cracking the stone surface. We grow tired of human excuses. Perhaps a demonstration is required to teach your species respect. The Vraxian guards moved with surprising speed for creatures their size. They grabbed Marcus roughly, hauling him toward the center of the chamber. The other council members watched with varying degrees of interest and discomfort. The Tellurians shifted nervously, their crystalline bodies chiming softly. The Kef delegation remained motionless, their multiple limbs folded in contemplation. Commander Thraxus, the Tellurian speaker, chimed, "Violence against a diplomatic envoy violates." Violations? Thraxus laughed, a sound like grinding stone. Humans violate our borders, our treaties, our patience. One broken diplomat seems a fair exchange. The first blow came from behind, a guard's armored fist connecting with Marcus's ribs. He grunted, but didn't cry out. The second strike split his lip. Is this the might of the Vraxian Empire? Marcus asked, his voice steady despite the pain. Beating unarmed diplomats. Thraxus descended from his seat, each footstep echoing through the chamber. You humans hide behind words and treaties. Your kind knows nothing of true strength. True. Computer, Marcus interrupted, his voice suddenly sharp as steel. Authorization code Omega 77. Authenticate identity Baba Yaga. The chamber's central hologram flickered to life. What appeared shocked even the stoic Kef delegation into movement. File after file cascaded across the display. Operation reports confirmed eliminations. Entire conflict zones resolved by a single operative. The siege of Proxima Station. 1 operative, 47 hostiles eliminated, 0 civilian casualties. The Void Reaper incident. Terror cell of 63 neutralized within 2 hours. The Crimson Moon extraction. High-value targets recovered from a fortified position deemed impenetrable. Every report bore the same codename, Baba Yaga. And every report featured the same operative photo, Marcus Webb. The Kef ambassador's translator crackled to life. The Boogeyman Protocol. We thought it was human propaganda. Before I was a diplomat, Marcus said quietly, straightening despite his injuries, I was something else. I retired because I grew tired of violence. I chose words over weapons. He looked directly at Thraxus. That was a choice, Commander, not weakness. Thraxus had gone completely still, his scales now pale. Among military circles across the galaxy, certain names carried weight. Baba Yaga was a ghost story, a legend whispered about in the dark corners of space stations. The operative who could dismantle entire military operations alone. The human who proved why Earth had ascended so rapidly among the galactic community. You threaten violence against Earth's interests, Marcus continued, wiping blood from his chin. You struck a diplomatic envoy. By galactic charter, I would be within my rights to invoke the Defender's Clause. The implication hung in the air like a blade. The Defender's Clause allowed diplomats with military credentials to personally resolve threats to their mission. In this case, it would mean Marcus versus the Vraxian guards. Possibly Marcus versus Thraxus himself. The Tellurian speaker chimed urgently. Commander Thraxus, Perhaps we should revisit the Outpost 7 situation through proper diplomatic channels. Thraxus's pride warred with his survival instinct. Finally, the latter one. Release him, he growled to his guards. Marcus adjusted his suit jacket, his expression returning to diplomatic neutrality. I came here for peace, Commander. I still seek it. But understand this.